Hi Cancer, welcome back. So Cancer, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be dealing with during this time frame. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so it can be interchangeable. Feel free to choose what side resonates best for you. Also, my readings are timeless, so whenever this finds you, it's for you. Now, when I was meditating on your energy, Cancer, I got a specific song, Keeping Me Alive. And all of a sudden I cannot think, Jonathan Roy maybe? I cannot think of it for sure if that's his name, and I should know that. But go check that song out definitely, because it's playing in my head over and over again. You're keeping me alive. The song is about having the passion to keep pushing forward, you know, because despite things that maybe didn't go your way, and the motivation to attain a higher elevation is the motivation keeping you alive. So that's kind of the gist of what the song is about. Excellent song. Definitely go check it out. And then interestingly enough, I got an image from a movie, and it's with, I can't think of the name of the movie, Darla and it's a children's movie. Anyways, what I'm getting from the image is that there's somebody that is very affectionate towards you, and or you feel very affectionately towards, okay? If the movie title comes to me, I will let you guys know, but it's the movie with the little kid that has the hair that sticks up and he's in love with Darla. So those two images and songs combined is like, I feel like Cancer, you know, there's a lot of affection being shown to you, or maybe you showing to someone else, and there's something like a fire, a burning fire that is keeping you motivated, okay, regardless of what is going on around you or in elsewhere in the world. It's like there's something that you adore that is just keeping that fire burning for you. And it may not even be a person. It could be just other areas of your life, or, you know, other projects or things like that. But I feel for a lot of you, it is a specific connection, relationship, or person. So let's go ahead and get started and see what this is all about. And as I look down, your card is the Venus, which is all about love and passion and desire. And if you can see it, it looks like a fire. So it makes sense, right, with the messages that I got. This is about beauty and harmony and romance, charm, your sensuality. It also talks about wealth and diplomacy, okay? And it's a very magnetic energy, a very indulgent energy as well. This is like enjoyment of life, taste, touch, feel, being in the moment, being present in the moment, loving where you're at, loving who you are. Very, very high level positive energy coming in for you, I feel, Cancer. So let's see where else this is headed for you. Get a little bit deeper, shall we? So, give me 1 second. I had a card fall. Ooh. Okay. It's from a different deck. Sorry about that. So, Cancer, your overall energy is the King of Swords, which is all about decisions, decisions, decisions. So, you know, you might be having to make some tough decisions during this time frame, but it's like, follow your heart's desire, because I keep getting that message, you know what I'm saying? This person is in the Four of Pentacles, which is about control. You know, you might be dealing with someone who prefers to be the one in control, or has a very fixed energy. It even could be a fixed zodiac sign that you're dealing with: Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo. But it doesn't have to be. It's just this person has a fixation. Now, some of you, that fixation is with you, right? And looking for you to make some decisions here. So let's go into the recent past and see what's led up to this, Cancer. Then we're going to go into your perception of each other, how you genuinely feel underneath it all, your hopes, and most likely future outcomes. So, recent past energy for my Cancers. Recent past energy. What is the perception? Recent past. Six of Cups in the reverse. So I feel like there was a decision being made to let something go, you know, from the past. And for some of you, I heard stop being childish. Don't be mad at me, I'm just the messenger. Some of you might have been being a bit childish, you know, not letting go of something, not giving forgiveness, or being stubborn about something, which we all have the tendencies to do that, no judgment. And if it wasn't you, maybe that you were dealing with someone that you felt was being childish, you know, but whether it was you or someone else, it's this decision to cut the behavior out, okay? Or to let something go, right? Because there's new love here, or a lot of new energy coming in for you emotionally that I feel is more fulfilling than the who's right game. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel this sense of like, you know, some major changes happening as well, especially in relationships. And if it's not childish behavior, it could be a childhood bond that you have with someone that went through most recently a whole lot of changes, you know, in a big way. And some of those changes may have felt out of your control, or, you know, might have even been a bit like shaking. I heard groundbreaking for you. So it's like feeling all of these emotions and it kind of being a big shift for you, because I think there might have been a time in the recent past where you were suppressing some emotions, especially when it comes to relationships, and, you know, kind of not leaving the past in the past. And then it was like, I feel this major shift of just being like, yeah, I'm on to new, or I'm over that, or, you know, it was like what seemed like maybe even overnight, a big change or transformation in the relationship sector for you. So let's see what this person's, all right, that's easy. Recent past energy is Cancer. So they have the Seven of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Knight of Swords in their energy. So I feel like a lot of closed off. You know, this person could have been asking for space or wanting more space in their life to clear the clutter, clear their mind is what I'm feeling, to reset priorities, I feel. I feel like this person is very much, or at least in the past, had been kind of distracted, you know, thinking elsewhere, maybe not totally fully in it, avoiding talking about it though, you know, not wanting to kind of escape, because I get like an escapist type of energy. They may have been trying to escape reality, and, you know, and they did that by distractions or, you know, alcohol, drugs. I mean, it's going to be different for all of you. Not all of them are doing that, but it's like this distracted energy, you know what I'm saying? And wanting to be kind of left alone just in general, okay? And I feel like it has a lot to do with control, or at least that's where they were coming from in the past, all right? So let's bring it into the now, okay? And look at the perception you have of each other. And keep in mind, perception is in the eye of the beholder, so it may be your truth, but it may not be their truth. Just take it as it resonates, Cancer. And then we'll go deeper. So your perception of this connection for Cancer. You have the Ten of Cups here. So, I mean, there's a lot of emotional fulfillment. Okay, a lot of emotional fulfillment. There's also a lot of children vibes. So I feel like a lot of you that watch me may have children. If it's not children, it is like very much focused on the home environment in particular, or the family environment. I do find that Cancer in general, as a zodiac sign, is usually a very family-oriented type of zodiac sign, so that doesn't surprise me. And this is showing up, though, in the way that you see this connection. So some of you may have a family with this person, Others of you, you see that potential, or there's emotional fulfillment here. And, you know, sometimes it's a lot to handle, I feel. Sometimes there's a lot of back and forth. You know, you might have competing priorities, and that's what the decision making is all about in the overall energy. I do feel like this person grabs your attention, you know what I'm saying? And but then at the same time, it's almost like a pull for attention. You know, sometimes maybe this person shuts down and you see it as like them trying to get you to pay attention, you know, which is a bit of a childish behavior, right? So it's like, you know, saying I'm fine when clearly not fine, or not texting back or something, or long lag times between responses. And I feel like if that's the case, it is a bit of a control thing on this person's part, and it grabs at your attention. So I feel it works for a lot of you. But I feel like even if that's not it, it's just this back and forth between, you know, wanting emotional fulfillment and wanting to feel successful at the same time. So how do you prioritize all of the above? I feel it's a bit of a juggling game, right? Because I feel like I keep seeing like the priorities keep shifting and then moving and shifting, and it's like constantly having to rebalance yourself within the home or within this connection, okay? So let's see what this person's perception is of the connection. Cancer. 6 of Pentacles. The Fool. The Empress. So I feel like, you know, this person, they want more equal give and take in their life, you know, and I feel like this person is someone who is willing to take some risks if they need to, but at the same time, they kind of want they kind of want things to come to them versus them go to it, you know what I'm saying? So I feel this person wants you to be generous with them and to give to them. And I'm not seeing that they don't want to give back at all, but they are kind of someone who you give me a little bit more than I'm giving you at times. I feel like this person sees this connection as either a bit risky or, you know, something that they would really have to take the leap towards. And this person is... they see a lot of potential here, you know, and they may have put a lot of time and energy into this connection. For some of you, this is a long-term connection, and or the mother of your children, or you may be the mother of their children, as I am also seeing more children energy here. But it's just like, even if that's not the case, the energy is Cancer. They see this as, I heard equal opportunity. You know, something that they're willing to take the fall for, the risk for, and they're trying to be patient, you know. So I actually see that the way that they think about the connection is pretty positive overall, okay? So let's go into love. Let's go into emotion. The depth, the ethereal. So that was kind of perception, where they're at, where you're at in the thought process. Now we're going to go down to the emotion and see what's going on there. So when it comes to how you feel, Cancer, where is it at? Page of Pentacles. Okay. I got engagement or engagement opportunity. That's for some of you. So yeah, there's potential here. But then there's kind of like a pause in the way that you're feeling. So I feel like emotionally you might be a little hesitant as to whether you're going to continue to cultivate this connection. You know, even though I do feel there's a lot of love here, I just feel like it's that there's some heaviness here that you don't really want to carry on with anymore. And emotionally feeling like you kind of want to unload, but really being uncertain about what the correct way to do that is, or what the correct approach is, right? Because I do feel an unloading, and that's the word I got, unloading. So be careful during this time frame, because you might emotionally unload on someone, Cancer, in a big way. And I feel like if you end up doing that, it's because you really don't know how else to get, what it is that you're looking for. And if this person is someone who walls off or evades, it's almost like, oh my gosh, they might push you to that edge where you emotionally unload on them to just at least get a different response, so you can get a different perspective, you know what I'm saying? On whether or not to continue to put time and energy into this. So I'm kind of feeling like you're trying to see it from all angles before you make decisions, but there's a chance that emotionally you might have like a tower moment where you get maybe in a bad day or a bad mood, and things get heavy, and like it's something that's been weighing on you for a while. So I don't feel like this is like impulsive. I feel like this is something that's been lingering, and then it's just like, emotionally unloading. And if it's not directed towards this person, it might be done in private, right? Where you have a very emotional moment, and like things that have been bothering you, you might unload on. But I do feel sometimes that can be therapeutic, it's important to feel our emotions, especially if you've been dwelling or staying stagnant in a certain emotion, or feeling a certain way about something, and you've been bottling it in, I feel like allowing yourself to feel it and process it and all of that is healthy. Just, just be cognizant that, taking it out on someone else is not necessarily the best way to go about it. So I would encourage you to allow the processing to happen privately, and then discuss. But you have free will. So but I feel like after that occurs, Cancer, there's a new opportunity coming up emotionally, and you're going to see the answers. It is seeing it from a different angle once you kind of get that emotional blockage out of the way. And man, go listen to that song. That's going to pump you up. That's a good song. The song I talked about at the beginning. I think it is Jonathan Roy. All right, so let's see this person. How are they genuinely feeling towards the connection? Wow, they have the Page of Pentacles too. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor. This person has quite the temper as well. You could play off of each other's temper, just saying. Or play off of each other's emotional responses is what I'm feeling. So I feel like this person emotionally sees the potential as well, and potentially ready to commit or wanting a greater commitment, okay? So I feel like there is emotional growth going on within this person, and particularly within commitments and what they're committed to and standing by that. I feel this very assuredness on this person's side, so I get that they are a dominating personality, whether they're male or female, and they're determined to bring some balance into their emotional self, into their emotional space. But I feel a sense of commitment on this person's side, and seeing the potential and rising to the occasion and getting more balance in what it is that they want. And I never noticed this before. So they're seeking balance between what their heart wants versus what spirit wants. Sometimes oh, now I have a song in my head. And the heart wants what it wants. Is that Selena Gomez? It's like finding balance. It's finding balance between, let me rephrase that, what their heart wants. And when I say spirit, I mean the freedom So like this person may like to call the shots. They like to be in control, aka they like their freedom. So for them, love or commitments can really throw them out of balance or make them unsure. But I actually feel that this person is getting balanced in that having of both, understanding of having of both. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I just noticed? I switched up your cards. So, and I really never do. I've done that one time before. I started using this deck for you, and now I'm using it for them. So I feel an exchange of energy here. It's like how you think, your perception is how they feel. And how you feel is how they think. If you could equate that in your mind. Wow. Okay. What's the hopes for Cancer? I've never had that happen before. Well, no, I've had that happen one time before, and I can't remember whose reading it was. But I caught myself right away, and this time I didn't catch it till halfway in. So a lot of interchangeable energies. You're very intertwined with this person spiritually, I feel, and definitely emotionally, you know, because I get a play off of each other. That's what I heard. You play off of each other. So you're hoping for the truth. You feel like this person evades telling you what's up sometimes, or like they're hiding something from you. And I do feel in the past they have evaded. So I feel like you want more of honesty from this person and more blunt truths, I feel, because I heard I can handle it. So I feel like that's how you feel. I can handle it. This person is looking for emotional depth, which is really interesting, because in the past I feel like they've had issues with really giving that depth or exploring that depth, okay? But I feel that is what they genuinely want. You know, they don't want to be overwhelmed by their emotions, though. That's where the control issue comes in. And when they start to feel that overwhelmment is when they pull away, I feel. But yet at the same time, they do want that deepness. They do want that deep connection in their life. So most likely future outcome based on free will. Wow, the moon again. Moon again. Sorry, I have some gnats from my plant here that I keep swishing away. In case you're wondering what I'm doing. Keep in mind the future outcomes are based on free will, so you can change any of the future outcomes. I'm just giving you a snapshot, but that's the moon, the King of Pentacles, and the Lovers. And the King of Cups. Wow. So Cancer, I feel like, you know, again, here's some decisions, and it's this back and forth between feeling successful and then feeling emotionally fulfilled. Some of you feel like you're torn between the two, thinking that you only have one and not the other, or you only can have one and not the other. And Spirit is saying, you know, you can have both. Get into alignment with yourself. Get clear on what it is you feel and what you deserve, and it's going to balance out for you. But I feel like there's this emotional tug of war going on where you feel satisfied, I think, in one area of your life. And then maybe when it comes to relationships or love, you feel a little bit like lost almost. Or this connection at times makes you feel like, on one hand, successful, and then on the other hand, a little bit lost. You know what I'm saying? And I could see how that would be given this person's past behavior, but I actually see them balancing out in their energy. Emotionally, you're open. I feel you're open to love. You're open to connections. This could be a twin flame soulmate connection for some of you because of the interchangeable energies. But I feel like, you know, it's going to come through or come in when you're established in what emotionally you feel you're deserving of. And of course, we're all deserving and worthy of unconditional love, but you got to give that unconditional love to yourself first, and that understanding to yourself first. So I feel like after this period of maybe needing to unload a little bit, the energy calms down and you get more grounded with what it is you want and really clear on your value. And then the emotional new beginnings or floodgates is what I heard opens up. Let's see this person's most likely future outcome, King of Wands. I'm not sure when this card flipped, so I'm going to keep it over there. 8 of Wands. This person's getting the confidence to express, I feel, especially if they've been evading in the past. They may be getting the confidence to communicate or have a discussion with you or talk about things. If it's not communication, then it's like having the confidence. If I heard full speed ahead, having the confidence to go full speed ahead towards what they're striving for. They may have an achievement or something that they're wanting in their own creative self that they're striving for. And there's still a bit of emotional confusion, you know, on whether to go about things alone or not. That could be what this person's weighing out. Like I said, I felt like it was a tug of war between spirit, freedom, their independence, and their heart, where their heart is. So it's like this person's getting the confidence to move forward and then doubting it. Doubting on whether or not this should be done alone, or they may be fighting battles that you don't even know about if you're sitting, even if you're sitting next to them, about their independence and where they want to go next and what is their next chapter, and thinking very heavily about that. Reaching for a hope, the stars, but kind of feeling like they need to go at it alone. So you both are kind of in the same energy of feeling like you have to compromise, or that it's a constant reprioritization, you know, of feeling like you need to choose one or the other when the world is big enough and spirit is expansive enough to give you everything that you want, not just some of the things that you want. So both needing to clear that mindset and that energy out, because this person is desiring, you know, to reach a new level. And I feel getting ready to open up about that if they haven't already. But yet then still emotionally confused or doubting on whether or not to go it alone or not. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Any other messages? Yeah, this person has some doors opening. They have an opportunity opening up for them, okay? So you may be having a discussion with this person about this during this time frame. Or either way, I feel like Cancer, you're getting more grounded and practical, and there is I feel a reconnection or a new connection coming in, and emotionally being more available. But be careful about unloading, you know. But yes, I'm going to leave it there. So could be dealing with Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Pisces, Libra, Aries, Taurus, Aries again. Let me not mix these up. Scorpio, Gemini, Pisces again, Scorpio again. Yes. So those are the predominant zodiac signs I have, but keep in mind it can be any zodiac sign. If it resonated, do let me know in the comments down below. Also, check me out on Facebook and Instagram. I do go live there as well and talk about law of attraction and spirituality and all that good stuff. So you can find me there. Also, don't forget to check out my merchandise in the store section of my YouTube. And until next time, my friends, wishing you the best. Namaste.